everyone, welcome back. So today I'm doing a really exciting video. I am trying out the makeup brand COL-LAB. Now this is a really exciting brand because it is curated by influencers. A bunch of different influencers got together and helped curate this makeup line, which is available exclusively in Sally Beauty. And the most important part is everything is under $15. And I could not wait to give them a try, and let me just tell you, I was so impressed. I created this full face look because they have over 200 products, different eyeshadows, glitters, I mean foundations, foundation primers, lid primers. You're talking every single thing you can think of, they thought of, and they included it in the line. They even have micellar wipes, makeup removing wipes, and micellar water. So and brushes. Hello. Another great thing about COL-LAB is all of the products are cruelty-free and they are paraben-free. So if you're someone who only uses cruelty-free makeup, you're going to be able to use this. So if you would like to see a little bit more information about the product, I'm going to list in the description box all the influencers that are part of the COL-LAB makeup line, as well as all the social channels. And let's just go ahead and get into this makeup look, trying out these products. You're going to get to see all of them, and I did talk about the prices, so you'll be able to know the prices, and you guys are going to be blown away with the packaging, the prices, the way they perform. I mean, these are gems. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe below so that you don't miss a video, and let's just go ahead and get into this video. This product up is the Fundamental Hydrating Primer. This retails for $12.99, and there are 4 different primers. There's a hydrating one, which is this one. There is a color correcting, a smoothing, and a radiant primer. Honestly, I really love the packaging on these. It almost has this like, let me just roll my sleeves up a little bit. It has this like gradient effect to it. The cap is really nice because it has like that matte thing. It's just like little things that I pay attention to when it comes with the primer, when it comes with products, makeup products. These are so affordable. It's really nice when they have like really nice packaging, at least in my opinion. So it is a squeeze tube, which I do like. It looks like it's like it's bluish, and it has like a gel-like consistency. So we will just see. It's the winter months right now, and my skin always feels a little bit dry. So I like the consistency of this primer. Ooh, that feels nice on the skin. I especially get dry like on my forehead, my cheeks, my nose actually is one of the most dry parts, like right here on the tip of my nose. I always notice I have like flakes, and I get it like dryness on my chin, pretty much everywhere. I'm like, I get dryness on my cheeks, my forehead, my chin. It's like, Laura, where on your face are you not dry? Pretty much everywhere. Oh, that feels really, really nice. Does feel very, very hydrating. It's not like too sticky, so it's like a really great consistency. So that is the Fundamental Hydrating Primer, $12.99. Great price for a primer. Okay, let's move into foundations. So we have 2 different foundations. We have a Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation, and they have 10 different shades. I will swatch the shades that I do have, but they have 10 different shades of this. And then we have the Bright Spark Radiant Foundation. They also have 10 shades of this foundation too. This is they're both in glass jars. One is a frosted glass, the other one is in just like this smooth glass. They both have pumps, and they are $14.99. This is a Oh So Fresh Skin Tint. There are 6 shades of this, and it retails also for $14.99. So I'm gonna go ahead, I think I'm gonna use the Radiant Foundation. This just says it's a silky formula that blends effortlessly into the skin. This says it's a medium to full coverage foundation. So the matte one. I do think I want to try the Radiant one just because I want my skin a little bit more glowy today. So I'm going to give this foundation a whirl. I'm going to apply this foundation. This is the Multitasker Sponge. This retails for $12.99. I'm just going to go ahead and press this into the skin. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this. Oh man, that like pushes into the skin. It's big. Literally, you can like cover your face in like 2 hot seconds with this sponge. It like blows up, and I like it because it has like all these different angles on it. So it has like all these different like flat angles, so you can really get to it, squish it up. It has a nice point. And then you can use this bottom like to cover your face like lickety split. Holy mackerel. Like that literally covers my face like so quickly. Just because beige is pretty, but I just wanted like a touch darker. So I went with that number 5, and I feel like that blend that down my neck a little bit. This sponge, like seriously, is so nice and big that it just gets all the places on your face, and then you can flip it over here. So I'm going to use this for concealer accuracy. But that's like a nice medium, probably buildable full coverage. That does look nice and radiant on the skin. Very like nice and skin-like. They have a few different types of concealers. They have the No Flaw Under Eye Concealer. This is in Light Peach. There are 3 different shades, and this is $12.99. Then they have this concealer, and this is called the No Flaws Liquid Concealer. I love this one because this has like a doe foot applicator. So I'm going to give both of these a whirl. There are 6 shades of this, and it's also $12.99. So let's go in with this first one. This is the No Flaws Under Eye Concealer. I'm just going to use my fingers and get right up in there for some darkness. Cancel out any darkness in there. Nice and creamy. And then I'm going to take this shade is Ivory Sand 0203, and I'm just going to, I love this doe foot applicator. It's a nice big flat doe foot applicator. I'm just going to put that right under here on top of that to brighten stuff up. And I'm also going to put this down the center of my face. I'm going to go in with the tip of that Multitasker Perfecting Makeup Sponge and press that into the eyes. That first one really helped to cancel out any darkness, and then the second one just added a lot of brightness back to the face. So I like the combination of the both of those. I'm like super impressed so far with these products. Really impressed. I'm gonna go in, they have a couple of different types of powders that they sent, and I'm gonna use a loose powder to kind of bake a little bit under my eyes and set a little bit of some places on my face. Like I said, they have 2 different powders. They have this one, which is the Kill to Shine Pressed Powder. And then I'm gonna use, I mean, look at the beautiful packaging on this. They just like literally killed it with the details on this packaging. I just love this soft touch tops, and then it's just like a nice simple design for their packaging. And then this shade is called the Porcelain Ivory. I'm just going to go in and set my under eyes. I'm going to use this same sponge, the multitasking sponge that we've been using. It comes like this. It has like a little sponge in it, and then it's sealed up right here. There's like a flat edge of this sponge. I almost called it a brush, and I'm just going to use that to kind of bake a little bit under my eyes and set that concealer. And I'm going to go a little bit heavy since I did my foundation before I did my eyes, just in case there's anything that kind of falls off. I can dust it all away at the end. Set right here a little bit. Okay, they have a few different eyebrow pencils. They have the Shape and Shade, and 2 shades that I have here are Rich Brown and Warm Brown, so I'm not quite sure these colors are going to match, but it is an ultra fine tip. These are $9.99, which is a great price if you're looking for a good pencil. These are the Shape and Shade, but they're not the ultra fine. They have that like angular structured tip. I do have darker eyebrows, so maybe I'm going to try and get away with one of these. This one is the Warm Brown. We will see if this shade will work for my eyebrows. These are $10.99. I probably would do the Ash Brown shade. Oh no, this might work. Oh, I like this. I like that. Really goes on nicely. Oh, that's really nice. So maybe this color would work if you had because I have like way darker eyebrows than my hair. But I really like that a lot. That went on pretty effortlessly. I usually just do a line right up under here. What I love about these products is that they just took like you know, all these influencers from YouTube and really just use their input. And like, some people probably, it's great to have like a group of people and be like, oh, I like this thing, or no, you have to have, you know, a smaller eyebrow pencil because I use a smaller, and you know, oh, I have such trouble when I do lines to find this type of a shade. You know, it's great when you're getting like a whole bunch of different people from different walks of life, different products that they might have as like a necessity from a line. That's such a smart idea and a really awesome idea. And I love the fact that everything is affordable. I mean, they came out with 207 products for their very first launch. So I love this eyebrow product. Like, I really like the way, with the ease in which it applied. So I'm really impressed. This one is the Shape and Shade brow pencil. So this one's a $10.99. I used Warm Brow. Okay, this is the Fundamental Eyeshadow Primer. Again, this is $10.99. And I'm just gonna try a little bit of this just to prime my eyes. I do have oily eyelids. Honestly, this line, I'm super impressed. The packaging is really, really nice on everything. Such good price point, and it seems like they thought of everything. Like, they literally just thought of everything that you would need to create a full look and came out with it in their line with a great packaging, affordable price, and I am so impressed with these products so far. And I love the accessibility at Sally's Beauty. Like, that's just so nice. So we went ahead and primed our eyes. That feels really nice, like a silicone primer. It doesn't seem like it has a tint to it, so if you wanted something tinted, you know, maybe you could use one of the concealers and put that down, but this is great if you do have oily eyelids, because it's like one of those primers that's just going to keep your shadows on. Okay, we have some eyeshadow palettes. These are called the Palette Pros. They're $14.99. The packaging on them, again, is really nice. They do have a guide on the back to give you a 1 through 8. There's 8 shades in each, and it tells you kind of like 2 different looks that you can do. There is this sort of silvery jewel tone eyes. Then we have this one right here, which is called Best of the Day, and this has 2 looks again on the back. This is some warm shades, which I probably might go in for that. And then this is a very neutral-y shade palette, and this is called Get Ready With Me. The first one that I showed you, I don't think I said the name, it's called Follow Me. So you kind of have your cool tone shades, which I don't know, maybe I should use that because I haven't done a cool tone look recently. But honestly, this one with these shades, like, I gravitate more towards. So I might go into both of these because I've been doing a lot more neutral. This looks like a really nice everyday palette for someone. And then they have these 3, and this one is called Glam Squad. Ooh, I actually might use that one. And then these mini palettes are $10.99. These are called the Palette Pro Mini Eyeshadow Palettes. This one's called Heart On. And then this one is called Hard Headed. Eye pigments, these are $10.99, and these are like glittery eye pigments. They're called Glitter and Glow eye pigments. They have this shade right here, which is called A-List. I love that color. They have this eyeshadow blending brush. I'm going to take this super neutral shade in the corner here and just mix that one, and maybe like a dab of this shade right here. Mix those 2 together and put that in the crease. This brush works really nicely. I love, like, it's like matte black. The bristles are really nice. They're not like pokey or stiff or anything on the eye. This brush is $10.99. So I just love, you can go there and get every single thing you need. Go to Sally's Beauty, you can find all of what you need for this makeup line, and everything's under 15 bucks. Like, how good is that? Okay, now I'm going to take, this is almost like a grayer shade right in the corner over here. I'm gonna put a little bit of that just dusted right out here in the outer corner. Using that same brush, and then just kind of drag it in. I'm going to use a little bit of this purpley shade. This is in the Heart On palette. And I'm just going to put that one right out in the outer corner a little bit and almost like kind of a little bit onto the lid. I'm going to go with those glitters, and then I'm going to also use that shade to kind of blend the lines. These shades like go on and apply and blend really, really well. There's not any really fallout because I kind of left a little bit of powder under my eyes because I was wondering if there was going to be fallout, and there's really not. I'm going to take this glitter in A-List. It's almost like a taupey bronzy shade. I'm going to get it wet a little bit, and we're going to apply that to the center of the eyes. Ooh, I love that. Wow, that is so pretty. I'm just gonna go in with this matte shade right here, and I did a little bit of it when I thought I was filming, but I just put that right up under my brow bone since we already have shimmer on the lid. Just went in with that right there. It's a really nice, creamy, matte shade. I'm gonna go back into this Heart On palette, dip a little bit into that center purple shade. This is with their blending brush. And I'm just going to go back, touch up the crease a little bit. Sometimes when I put a brow bone shade on, I tend to lose a little bit of my crease shade. Just going to touch that up a little bit, and let's go ahead and do eyeliner, finish up the eyes, and then we'll move back to the face. Okay, first for the waterline, we have this Bold Face liner. This is $8.99. These are waterproof eyeliners. This shade is called Flaunt, and it's like this really pretty coal colored steel color. So I'm going to put that right down here in the waterline. For my upper lash line, I'm going to use this Ink Addict liner pen. This is a liquid liner. It's $9.99. It has a really nice, small, precise point, which I find personally are the most easy eyeliners to work with, especially when I'm doing a liquid liner. If the point is too long and too flexible, I don't like that because I find I make more mistakes. So I love the length of this. It looks like it's a nice small one. So I'm just going to, oh yeah, I love the way that this one works. This is like right up my alley. Ooh, it's very, very pigmented. Nice and black. Well, that's very precise. You can get right in the inner corner with this. I really love this. Woo! I love when I find something like new that I absolutely love. And this is like very, very black. I'm going to go in with, this is the Instant Length Mascara. It's $12.99. The packaging again on this is like this matte, really nice soft touch packaging. It has an octagon shaped sort of design, sort of top to it. I mean, the packaging on these products is so stellar. And this is what the wand looks like. It's a nice thin wand. This seems like a little bit more of a wet mascara, which is typically right up my alley. I like this because, yeah, oh, this is nice, gripping to my lashes. I like it because the wand is small enough that I can do my uppers and lowers with the same mascara, and that's always a bonus to me. Okay, since we went in with the eyeliner on the bottom lash line, I'm going to go back into this Heart On palette, that middle purple shade. I'm going to mix these two sort of taupey purple shades together. And I'm just going to put this on the lower lash line. Bring a little purple into the look. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that a lot. Okay, let's go in with our face products, the rest of the face. I went ahead and popped on some lashes. They have these beautiful soft spot sheer blushes. 6 different shades, and they are $11.99. The shade I have is called Just for Fun. Really, really beautiful pink shade. And then we have the Sun Obsession Sculpting Bronzer. This shade is called Intoxicating. We have 2 different shades, and this is also $11.99. And then the highlighting product, which I'm really excited to try. I have 4 shades. This is called the Filter, and it is $12.99. The Filter highlighting powder, and this is Glow for Gold. So let's just go ahead and start with the bronzer. I'm going to use this multitasking face brush. This is the perfect description of it. Feels really, really soft. You can use this for bronzer, blush, highlighter, and we're just going to start out with this bronzer shade and see what we like. A lot of product picked up on this brush. Ooh, I like that shade. That's not too dark, but it's also not too light. It's like the perfect medium tone. Like, it's not like too cool tone either. I like that shade a lot. All right, I'm gonna tap that same multitasking face brush off and go in with this shade. Like I said, it's called Just for Fun, and it's like a really pretty pinky, almost looks like a matte pinky color. It's cool tone, and since I went with that, and this is called Soft Spot Sheer Blush. So I'm thinking, oh, it's really pretty. This is like such a beautiful, like, everyday color. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, I love that color. I love that color so much. Oh, that's so pretty. This is like a perfect everyday shade for people because it's not too much. It seems like it's very buildable, and since it's called sheer blush, I mean, it's doing what it says. It's like building very, very well. It gives that like really nice color too. Oh, I love that color so much. All right, moving on, let's go into the highlighter. It's called, I said, Glow for Gold. I have heard so much about these highlighters. I don't know who I was watching, but somebody said that this was like one of their favorite products from the line, so I'm very excited to try this. This is like such a really pretty and soft, buttery highlight. Oh, I love this color. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful and like very, very glowy. Like there's this gold, like almost like it says white gold effect to it, and it's so soft, so finely milled. Like it feels, and these products all have felt and performed like high-end products. I believe the packaging is like a high-end product. The packaging is like A+ to me. This does not look like products that you would typically think that would be super affordable in the drugstore. You're gonna get this quality of packaging, this quality of product, but I don't think I have tried one product so far that I've been disappointed with, because they're all performing like high-end products. Like, I would pay so much more money for them, and I'm like, thank God you're so affordable. But I mean, the packaging alone and then the way these are performing is very, very impressive to me. Moving on to lips, we have several different lip products that I wanted to show you. They have lip liners, line and defined lip contouring pencil. 6 shades of these, and they're $8.99. I'm gonna go in with the color See-Through. Then they have these beautiful, like, look at the packaging on these beautiful matte lipsticks. 16 shades of these, they're $10.99. This shade is called Really, and so it has like the color on the bottom. It's like I kind of want to wear this, but then they also have these, I mean, like the packaging on these are absolutely beautiful. These honestly look like high-end lip products that I already own. These are the liquid lip colors. There are 10 different shades, and they are $9.99. They have About the Pout. These are tinted lip balms. This shade is called Make a Mauve. There are 7 different shades. These are $9.99. I was wondering how they smell, but it's just a really nice tint for those who are looking for that type of a tinted balm product. Then we have these Glow with the Flow. These are lip shines, and this shade is called Play On. There are 6 shades, and they are $8.99. I think I'm gonna try out both of these, honestly, because I can't help myself. So I'm gonna use this color in See-Through for the lip liner first, and just to go ahead and apply that. I'm gonna go in with this pink shade. Ooh, I love this color. These are super pigmented, and they feel really good on. I love that color. Goes really well, super opaque and nice. This shade is beautiful. Like I said, it's called Really? Question mark. That's it right there. And then I was going to put on one of the liquid lipsticks. Like, oh my gosh, this packaging is so pretty. This shade is called Kink. And it has a beautiful doe foot applicator. I'm just going to swatch it. That's like a deeper mauve shade. I think I'm going to stick with what I have on, but I want to pop that glitter lip gloss, the shimmering lip gloss in the center of the lips. This shade, let's just see what a little bit of this. It doesn't look like this one. It's just like a nice little top coat. Oh yeah. That's really pretty. Okay, so that is it. I absolutely love these products. I was so impressed. I think I have to say some of my favorite products. I love the eyeshadow palettes, how they performed. That liquid liner is like A+. I loved the glitter that I put on, like the glitter pigments. That blush was beautiful. The highlight was one of my favorites. I really loved the concealer. I liked the correcting one for under the eyes, as well as the Radiant Wand. Oh my gosh, everything. I loved the eyebrow pencil. The foundation is just so beautiful, and I love how they have 2 different kinds of foundation, plus they have a tinted moisturizer, so if that's more your speed, you're gonna get the matte, you can have the radiant. I was really, really impressed. Head over to Sally's Beauty to check out some of these products. If you are interested in anything, I will leave all the links to the COL-LAB line down below, all their social media, Sally Beauty, everything, so you can find everything. Let me know what if you've tried anything, what you've picked up, like what you love, if there are any like colors that you think are must-haves for me, let me know down below, as well as if you really saw something in the video that you wanted to pick up, if you're gonna pick it up, let me know. I always love when you guys head over to my Snapchat, Mrslolalynn, and let me know when you've purchased something and what you're thinking about it. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.